Yeah. Okay, what's up, you guys? So let's play Hogwarts Legacy. Wish you next my favorite half Hufflepuff,
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Hogsmeade, Hogsmeade, Hogsmeade. Okay, meet the Puppy Forest map. In your Hogsmeade. Hogsmeade. Wait, a bit upgrade this. Oh my god, it's ordinary. So I gotta get the map. I gotta go to map first. Hogwarts map. Circuit. Room of requirements. So walk speed. Okay, I'm back. My volume's down. Oh my lord. Gear. Oh right, we got 59. That hat came sweet. Don't forget to feed the animals. Animals. Oh hey, they hatching. Girl offspring. Okay. What? Wow, nice. A cat. Miso. Okay. Unicorn. I make a unicorn. A baby niffler. So cute. Beep. 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 What is this? Half. Where's the other one? Oh my god, two. What the? What the? Are you kidding me? Okay. Hybrid. I'm gonna breed again. To make it breed, make it for money. Okay, I'm gonna sell my money. The hybrid breed. Good idea. Fun fact. Gonna sell money from animals. Kestrel. Forgot Kestrel. I'm gonna breed the Kestrel. There's two. How much? There's three, two, Mandrake. Okay, we're done. So next we got a mission. Gonna save you setting. There's a lake. Oh well. Mistake. So what happened? What if I can?
Ah, there you are.
No way. Wait, the Kestrel can swim? Oh my god, Kestrel can swim. Like duck. For example, I can use so for example
How about some sightseeing?
sightseer. Okay, next. I can swim. Oh my god, it's a duck. Wait. If the griffin can swim, oh my god, it's like a duck. Do you believe it? What is this? Let's swim. A griffin can swim in the duck. So yeah, it can be swim. So can wash into animal. And done. Yeah. Let's see. I can return the Tistral. Flying mount, high wing, Colico, and nothing. It should maybe it's a dragon. Okay. And anyway.
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
Once we tell them about the Snidgets, they'll understand why we came and they'll want to help.
I hope you're right. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. Never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right.
Absolutely.
We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure to all be fine.
Huh? Centaur.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little
Error
witch.
in God judgment.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Centaur.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden
I...
Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could
Poachers.
it be?
Would it be?
In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone.
Seek in the
Retrieve it
Retrieve
and place
it,
it in the henge in the
place it,
forest.
henge forest.
I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
Yeah, we have to done this. Okay, riddle. Catching word.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
Isn't Moonstone all around us? Why retrieve one from a cave?
Knowing centaurs, I suspect he's referring to a specific moonstone. We'll likely know it when we see it.
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too.
Centaur radio.
It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd
Doran.
called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned.
Looking in the
I'll let you know
caves.
what I find.
Meet in the caves. So in shadow and hope meet situation outside. Okay. What's this?
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Yeah.
Sebastian, a lost relic from a catacomb which requires a dark sacrifice.
I know how it sounds, but if this can help you, it's worth the risk.
Does Ominous know about this?
He helped find the scriptorium where we discovered Slytherin's spellbook.
Very well. If Ominous will be there, I'll meet you. We don't have much time. Solomon wants to leave Feldcroft.
What? Leave? Never mind. You need to stall him. Buy us time, Anne. Please.
I shall do my best. I'll be in touch.
Solomon can't take Anne from Feldcroft. Where would they go? When would I see her?
Sebastian,
I can't believe my uncle wants to leave Feldcroft. Anne's going to stall him. She must. We need time.
time? For what?
I've learned
Time?
more about the relic. I cross-referenced Slytherin's spellbook with everything in the library on relics and dark sacrifices. That's when I realized something. I believe the relic will only work inside the catacomb.
So we have to get Anne to the catacomb and then conduct a sacrifice. Seems
Risky.
risky.
It'll be worth the
Risky.
risk. Our biggest hurdle may be convincing Ominous. And we'll only give this a chance if he's on board.
And we have to keep all of this from your uncle. If he goes to the headmaster, well, he could be expelled.
Let me handle Ominous this time. As for my uncle, he's not an Auror anymore. What he doesn't know, well, won't hurt us.
Do you think your uncle would tell anyone at the ministry about all of this if he found out?
If he found out, I doubt he'd go to the ministry. He didn't part ways with them well, from what I understand. He won't say, but I believe his strong aversion to dark magic has something to do with his time there. Anne thinks he once decided to fight fire with fire, so to speak, and resorted to using an unforgivable curse in a fight against dark wizards. At least that's what she thought she heard. When he realized what his job had led him to become, he left rather abruptly. So, I'm not sure he'd go to the Ministry to report on his own family using dark magic now.
Good luck with Ominous. Until we meet again.
I shall let you know when the
We'll meet
four of us
again.
should meet at the catacomb. Look for my owl. See you soon.
Look, my okay. Next quest. That'll be NOEL. Hogsmeade.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
Catacombs. Level 28. Level 27. Ah.
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather
Yeah,
information
plan.
from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest
Rabe.
that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
What sort of information am I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow, or they may have evidence of their own. We simply need to know whatever they know.
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about
Where
Mr.
the-
Rabe,
yeah.
but his wife, Daisy, is often in Hogsmeade, as is Agabus Filbert. And Otto Dibble, he works at Gladrags, so you will likely find him there.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Okay.
Not enough reflection on the past.
Yeah.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
This is transgender here. I don't know. Let's find out.
What have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends.
Two friends.
Aloha, Mora.
No one there.
Revelio.
There's one. I see. A map and
Revelio.
I hear something.
Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Please tell me you didn't take it.
But Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I
Nice.
spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles?
Bickle.
All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it out for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man, but when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping, and I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money. Of course, none of this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and to be worthy of Rosie.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note? That might help me to identify it should I come across it.
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would
Harlow
love nothing
down.
more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends.
Mr. Bickle's friends.
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Oh, tragic. What happened to Bickle? He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. he found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
There's a Natty.
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
Okay.
My plan is to have a nap.
Natty must be around here somewhere. Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken. Revelio! Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Oh no, mystery! Mystery!
The footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. Accio!
Also,
a hidden door. Revelio. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
It's not gonna work. It's mine. Using that girl as bait. Ambulance coming for her. We ought to just kill her.
Harlow says her friend of his.
Revelio.
He wants them alive.
Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Just keep an eye out.
Revelio.
Okay, that's nice. Wow.
Revelio. The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
What is that?
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Hey, we should speak to her again. Perhaps she'll tell us where we can find her friend.
Determined to say nothing. Boss will deal with her when he arrives.
Incendio.
Stop run down easy.
Electricity.
Expulsion! Stop that! Step through a bar! Ha! You
Revelio. He must be here somewhere. Revelio.
I knew you would realize I had left my wand for you. Speak to Mr. Raven.
Over here. I need your help. Hello, Hamora.
Hello, Mora.
Revelio. Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Revelio.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Revelio.
Let's find
Adventure.
Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Yes, officer. Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Yeah. Oh, it's almost. $25. Hogsmeade. You love wear Harry Potter. Okay. Nice. Mr. Potter. Okay. Birds. Ah, okay. Necklace. Scarf. Away. Dr. Ominous Catacombs. Mystery Magic. Okay, go to map. Hogsmeade.
Hogsmeade, here I come. There's Ollivander's. I hope he can help me craft the Keeper's wand.
Okay.
Revelio. Hello, Mr. Ollivander. I
Hello,
wondered
Bender.
if you might be able to help me with something.
Good to see you, my young Ravenclaw friend. Allow me once
Ravenclaw.
again to express my family's gratitude. They were pleased to learn that the wand Richard Jackdaw disappeared with those many years ago had been located, even if it was somewhat unusable.
Glad to hear it.
Now, I received an owl from Eleazar, Professor Fig. He was a bit cryptic. Said you need to have a special wand crafted, that you'd bring me the materials.
Yes, sir. I have them here.
Oh, my. How extraordinary. Remarkable design. I will be honest, I have never crafted a wand in this fashion. Repaired broken wands, of course, but this is something else entirely. Keeping me on my toes, aren't you? I think I can work with what you've brought me. Let me see what I can do.
Upgrading the wand.
It is done.
Wow. What is that?
I should warn you, I've never seen a wand like this before. My suspicion, as Professor Fig implied in his letter, is that it serves a unique purpose. I doubt you shall find much use for it otherwise.
I understand. Thank you, sir.
I'm afraid you're on your own. I've ensured that we have a moment to ourselves. Oh, come. No need for such theatrics. In light of what Ranrock now knows, you must agree that our interests are aligned.
Our interests will never be aligned.
You would let goblins take what is rightfully ours? The final repository belongs to wizard kind. We would be fools not to work together. What's that you've got there? Might this sudden visit to the Wand Maker have something to do with our mutual pursuit?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I have no idea what they're talking
That
about.
repository is my birthright!
Charles Rookwood wouldn't have wanted you near it.
The arrogance. Should have known better than to try and reason with a child. I've always said, children should be seen and not heard.
What? They kidnap! Oh my god! They kidnap! I repeat, they kidnap! Oh no! We're going to do?
You're gonna regret.
How did it
Is that all there?
Allow me to build daughter.
You survived longer than expected. Rookwoods don't go down.
You've made a great mistake.
Are you even trying?
Incendio.
Thought you had me there. That's not it. Now you're just getting on my nerves.
You're going to regret that.
Incendio.
I'll have taken your life before you even...
Oh, I'm going to enjoy this.
Quite conductive, aren't we? You will pay for your deeds.
Potato.
I know your kind. You weaken quickly. You've made a great mistake. Might want to look up.
Potato.
Come on, you operate fight back. You're going to regret that. Another flash of inspiration. Try not to make this too easy for me.
Potato.
You can't hold out forever. You will pay for your sins.
Incendio.
You've made a grave mistake.
Let me out, son.
You're going to regret that.
You should have joined me.
Oh, so lag. So lag. Very lag.
I'll make you wish you were back
Very
at
lag.
school.
Your system is so slow.
Time to teach someone a lesson!
We'll protect
The console is very lag.
Pathetic.
Laggy.
Pathetic display.
Incendio.
I'm not done with you.
That was a mistake.
Incendio.
Incendio! Not a second! You will pay for your deeds.
That's proper feeble, that is!
Incendio.
Incendio!
Accio. Depulso.
I could do this. The flame pursues.
Incendio.
Look what you've done!
You fight for it. So,
That's the best you can do.
Confringo!
What was that?
What's this? A shot? Ah, how delightful.
Protego. Incendio. Bombarda. Depulso.
Come on, you're afraid to fight back.
Incendio.
Protego! You can't hold out forever.
I can't believe it. Rookwood's reign is finally over. I'll need to send an elf to Natty right away. For now, though, I need to get back to the map chamber and tell Fig what happened. Revelio.
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 None of you have a head left on your shoulders and you have peace to be doing.
Revelio.
so.
Revelio.
What's your talent? Oh. Not a map. Extraordinary.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all.
Can I sail it? Sail it. Sail it.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Hogsmeade. Hogwarts. What's up? Can I sail? Yeah, it's a golden unicorn. Offspring. Unicorn offspring. Yeah, I'm gonna sail unicorn. Oh yes, smallest unicorn. Okay.
Revelio.
Let's save your settings. $27. Okay, center and the stall. Yes, I'll go through this. On the map. There it goes. Found it.
Resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Mother's rolling in her grave, she is.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one. Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before.
You made it.
Okay, Ashwinder.
I take it this means you had some luck at the library?
It took a few hours and some eye-watering maps, but I think this might be the cave Doran told us about.
Impressive. Especially with how little information he gave us.
Well, I'm still not sure this is the cave, but it did seem the most promising. I stumbled across some folklore about a cave in the area that people avoid. Seemed the perfect place to hide something of value. It's a bit of a leap, I confess, but might a mysterious item such as a special moonstone be hidden in an equally mysterious cave? I think I'm desperate for anything at this point.
Did you discover why people avoid this cave?
Ridiculous, really. Rumour was that the cave drove people mad. I couldn't find any account by someone who had been in the cave, though. So either it is a rumour, or anyone who went in wasn't in any state to speak of it afterwards.
Well, we're here. We might as well have a look.
Agreed. I wonder if you'd go blind from
Oh, so
staring
many
directly
bees.
at a moonstone.
So many bees.
Revelio.
Staring on the bee. The moonstone. Already have moonstone. One item. Find a moonstone.
Revelio. You don't think the rumors about the cave are true, do you?
I suppose we'll find out, won't we?
Revelio.
Revelio. Also, that's a good thing.
Revelio.
It's another aggressive one.
Incendio. Protego.
What is going on with them?
Revelio.
What's this?
Revelio.
Voipers.
I beg your pardon?
Whoopers.
Revelio.
This must be how the rumor about the cave started. The Whooper's song is said to drive anyone who hears it mad.
Whoopers.
If the Moonstone is here and so are Whoopers, everyone is being protected.
And even
Revelio.
Hey, there's so many.
Why am I not surprised? First the Fwoopas and now this. We need to find moths for those spinners.
Revelio.
Triangle.
Perhaps the runes on the walls have something to do with finding the moths.
Room finding moss. Okay, finding moss. Accio. Landscape. Triangle. There we go. Finally, Lumos.
Lumos.
Lumos!
Lumos.
If we pull the rings and match the runes, I suspect we'll find the moths.
There's one. Circle, triangle. Oh wait, wrong. That's circle. And
If we pull the rings and match the runes, I suspect we'll find the moths.
yeah, I know already. Here it goes.
Lumos.
Lumos!
Lumos.
Revelio. Revelio. Incendio. Lumos.
Lumos. Lumos. Lumos. Wow.
Revelio.
Oh. Lumos. Lumos. Bird started again. Lumos. Lumos. Lumos.
Another obstacle. No matter. I'm sure we can work out a way across.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Lumos.
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 Merlin, it's beautiful.
Lumos.
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 Lumos. Lumos.
You did it! I was hoping you wouldn't have to do this.
Incendio! Revelio.
Revelio.
Look,
Revelio.
where the water's bubbling. How odd.
Should we take a closer look?
You read my mind. Merlin, it's even more beautiful close up. It's got to be here, I just know it.
Nice.
Incendio!
Given what Creepers are known to do, I never thought I'd be so happy to see this many.
I don't know. I've been listening to them for a while now, and I'm starting to lose my mind.
Very funny. I was just thinking how it's creepy that coaches haven't been, assuming this is where the rules are. Which means we're one step ahead of them. We found it! It's like
The
staring
moonstone.
at light. Well, we found what we came for. Now we just need to bring it to the henge.
Well done, Poppy. This did end up being the right cave after all.
A good thing, too. We need every advantage over the poachers if we're to get to the Snidgets first. We should do as Doran suggested and bring the moonstone to the henge.
Shall we?
We shall. If we leave now, we should make it there by nightfall.
Nightfall. Okay. Nice. It's a nice story.
That's the henge, precisely where Doran said it would be. But now that we're here, I'm not entirely sure how to feel. We knew we were at the cave for the moonstone, but Doran didn't tell us what to expect when we placed the stone in the henge.
I don't think Doran would knowingly send us into danger.
You're right. I suppose I'm worrying over nothing. Let's make our way down. We're nearly at the end of this. I think that's it over there.
Uh-oh.
How's your gran doing, by the way?
Nothing keeps Gran down. She set up a caterwauling charm and threatened to make a coat out of the next poacher that set foot on her doorstep. I still feel terrible that I'm the reason they went there.
Surely she'll be pleased you've gone after the Snidgets.
I hope so. Gran understands how important it is to protect
Midgets.
those who need it.
Oh.
Revelio.
I think we can safely say we know where the Moonstone goes.
Oh, the moon calf. Yeah, moon calf.
Whoa!
Oh. That was a mooncalf dance. Do you know how rare it is to see even one? They only ever happen under a full moon. Though I suppose the Moonstone allowed it to happen now.
Is the pattern they left behind on the ground normal?
All part of the dance. No one pattern is ever the same though. We'll need to draw this one to get a better sense of it. Can't wait to tell Gran that I've managed to see not one but 2 mooncalf dances. She'll be jealous.
You've seen this before?
It was pure luck the first time. I was on High Wing or I'd never have spotted it. It was the night the night I met High Wing, actually
I'd love to hear about how you and Highwing met.
I'd actually like you to know. About 5 years ago, Highwing had been captured by poachers. At first, they planned to sell her, but soon decided they wanted to kill her instead. More money, I suppose. I'd finally had enough. I freed Highwing and we ran. We'd flown for ages when I spotted mooncalves dancing below and we landed to watch them. It felt like an omen. A good one. A sign that the worst was over.
What do you mean you'd had enough and the worst was over?
You see, the night I freed Highwing was also the night I ran away from home. A poacher camp. I come from a family of poachers.
Merlin? I don't know what to say, Poppy. I can't imagine what that must have been like for you.
I never fitted in, but the older I got, the more apparent it became. Gran tried for years to convince my parents to let me live with her. Suffice it to say, when I left with Highwing, I flew straight for her house.
How brave. I'm glad you escaped.
So am I. There were so many creatures I was unable to help when I was younger. Now that's all I want to do.
From everything I've seen, you're doing precisely that.
I've had a bit of help. I've never told anyone any of this, but I'm glad that you know. It's nice to have someone to talk about it with.
We were around so many poachers in the tent. Were you not worried about being recognized?
Poachers are nomadic, and most of the ones in the area aren't any I'd grown up with. That said, I suspect someone must have recognized me. That's how they got to Gran.
Do your parents know about the things you do now? Saving that dragon from the fighting ring, for instance.
We don't speak, or rather, they don't speak
For instance.
to me. Last I heard, they were in Borneo trying to make their fortunes there, at Acromantulas. However, I wouldn't be surprised if word has got back to them. Some days a part of me hopes that it has. Now that I'm older, I wish I could talk to them, get them to see sense. But sadly, I suspect that wouldn't do any good.
What was it like growing up in a family of poachers?
The thing I remember most was how much we moved around, always chasing the next big kill. It was chaotic and dangerous, and nowhere a child should ever grow up.
I'm glad you told me.
We should get back to Doran. He'll need to see the symbol, and we've got poachers to beat. If you collect the moonstone, I can make a quick drawing of the symbol for Doran.
Okay.
Are you finished with the drawing?
Just barely. I think the pattern's a bird. At least that's what it looks like.
Didn't the journal say the key to finding the Snidget lies in the moonlight?
Of course. That's it. We need to show this to Doran. Not that I'd know where to find him at this hour. Perhaps we should head back to the castle and we can track him down after a good night's sleep.
Okay.
Agreed. I'm ready to leave if you are.
Agreed.
Deke thinks you've made marvelous improvements here.
Legendary. Grill. First target. Ah, like this one, Harry Potter. Oh wait, like this one. It's a wolf. I swear. The birds. Yeah, I like birds. This one is really cool. I like the birds one. Ravenclaw is best. Traits. Save my work. Dr. Nettie. Go to maps. Biscuits. Talk to Goblin Headwork. Okay. Follow the butterfly. Damn it, guys. It's the unique unicorn.
Can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Ah, I have been meaning to speak with you.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be
Birds.
more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
If she knew more about what you've done, I suspect she'd be proud.
If she knew any more about what I've done, she would never let me out of her sight again.
I'm sorry. Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
Scotland.
Do you think your father would approve of the things we've been doing?
Oh my, that is a good question. In theory, yes. Although he would worry as my mother does. But I think he, of all people, would understand my persistence. My father never shied away from a fight for good, no matter how ruthless the foe. And I think he would have enjoyed knowing that I had a compatriot like you.
What does your mother think about all of this?
Well, as you saw, she worries a great deal. She is an excellent seer, but I think it bothers her to this day that she did not see my father's death coming. She misses him, as do I. So I believe on some level she understands my need to seek justice in a small way. But that does not mean that she likes it.
She likes it?
Do you think taking down the Ashwinders will avenge your father's death?
No. Vengeance is not what drives me. My father would not want that. He and my mother raised me to believe that it is a privilege to be able to fight for those who cannot. I know there is risk involved, but I feel it is worth it. I am glad you seem to think so too.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was. Truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders. Rookwood is already gone. Harlow will be next. We are making progress, and we will succeed. Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
Thank you. Gryffindor, Ravenclaw, Snakes, Slytherin, Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, love Hufflepuff. Oh, nice. This one is the last one, I think.
Victor Rookwood is dead. He confronted me as I left Ollivander's with the Keeper's wand. I had to defend myself.
Godric's heart. Are you all right? I know you're well able to defend yourself. I've seen it often enough. But Rookwood himself...
He destroyed so many lives and he wouldn't have stopped. I'm glad I was able to put an end to him.
You're right. He wouldn't have stopped. You did what you had to do. The wizarding community owes you a great debt.
Thank you for saying so, Professor. I'm ready for what's next.
All right, then. The Keepers have been waiting.
You have completed all of our trials, and you have done so under circumstances even I did not foresee. You understand now why all of this was necessary. The portkey, the vault, the locket, the book, the trials. To ensure that one with the ability you and I share would make the same choice that San, Neve, Charles, and I did.
Now that you have witnessed my memory, you understand all that is at stake. Not everyone is what they seem.
As you know, light does not exist without shadow, nor shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Even the most well-meaning and competent amongst us cannot possibly know the consequences of manipulating what should be beyond our reach.
What lies in the repository must never be released. Resist the temptation to destroy or control it. The magic that you have so carefully honed must now be used only to protect the secret we keep. You have the wand. You will know when to wield it. We leave our legacy in your hands.
Wow.
Astonishing.
That must be the way to the repository.
Final repository. The final repository.
We can only hope that we're not too late, and that we find nothing but a repository undisturbed beyond this door.
I should hope that the enchantments protecting the castle would protect against an incursion from below.
I fear they may not. Although, if they don't now, I can assure you they will in the future.
Were you able to reach Professor Weasley?
I was. Hopefully she and the others will arrive soon. They know where to find the door through which we entered. Damn, the goblins.
I wonder if Ranrock is here.
Let's go. If his loyalists are here, he cannot be far behind.
You and I...
Wait, I gonna get one.
move it.
I shall handle it. One moment.
Let's go.
Oh no.
And I don't know. Can only hope they're right soon. Potato!
Off we go.
One of these in Hogsmeade. Defender. Potato. This one's almost down. Incendio. You're no match for us. Incendio. Confringo.
Now what?
Revelio. Professor, that wall, that's the way forward.
Very perceptive. It worked. Let's go.
I fear you're right, Professor. There's nothing we can do but keep searching.
There's nothing we can do.
Listen, more goblins up ahead.
I've been fighting.
These tunnels haven't brought us much luck so far.
Revelio. We're getting closer, Professor. That way.
Have somehow evaded the castle's defensive charge.
Reunited.
Steer them this way! We shall make quick work of them!
They got this.
Upada.
Look out! Another troll! This one's worse than the last two! Stop him!
One less human. Let's get this over with. Number unwise coming back this way.
Now, Professor, today don't you go to do something for the rest of us?
We couldn't be happy to see you, Professor Sharp. Confringo! Defender!
Confringo! those. Oh.
That's our way forward.
Nice.
The wand! Quickly!
What?
We made it.
I'm relieved we got here before Ranrock.
I can't believe this is it. The repository has been under the castle for hundreds of years.
Think of all the pain that created it. This is what Miriam, George, your friend Lodgok, and countless others died for. Miriam believed this forgotten magic could be used for such good, but she did not know the risks. She did not see what the Keepers have shown you. What Isadora showed you. You are now the Keeper of whatever power it holds. What do you intend to do with it?
I plan to leave the repository as it is.
I'm pleased to hear that. I've been thinking.
What is it, Professor?
I spent all year trying to keep our journey a secret from everyone, including Professor Weasley. But now I wonder if I should have shared it with her, and the others, sooner. Trusted them more. The Keepers wanted this secret to be locked away forever. How long will you keep it?
I plan to keep it secret for now. But in time, when I'm ready, I plan to tell those I trust everything and accept their help.
I believe that is what Miriam would have wanted. We should trust in others. If anyone can rise to this challenge, my friend, it is you.
Uh-oh.
The arrogance of wizard kind. Goblins built this repository. It belongs to us.
Enough, Ranrock. It was never yours.
I've been wanting to play with this.
Miriam's wand.
If she'd simply handed over the container, all of this could have been avoided. Foolish, self-important witch. Seems you were two of a kind. She didn't know when to give up either.
Oh no!
It's feeding off the power from the repository.
Your beautiful magic is no match for mine, child!
My spells are having no effect on the dragon. Confringo, Protego! Those traces of magic are somehow protecting the dragon. Confringo! Bombarda! Incendio! Defender! I need to break its connection to those traces of magic. Confringo!
Here we go.
Bombarda. Protego. Confringo.
There seems to be some fighting on now. Now, I shall bring you of it. Come and stay out, Rachel.
Revelio. Confringo.
Stand down.
Protego. Protego. You can't stop me. Two sources of power. Confringo. Depulso. Ha! Don't like that very much, do you? Bombarda. Incendio. Depulso. Protego. Confringo. Bombarda. Depulso. Confringo. Confringo. run forever, Ranrock.
Give up now. My inexorable death is swift.
Potato. Depulso.
Levioso.
Not so powerful now. Arch Ranrock. Glaciers. Bombarda. Confringo. Forgot the wand. I forgot the yellow one. What does the yellow one?
Bing. Bing bong.
Professor. Miriam.
Bobada.
Miriam would have loved you, my young friend. The wizarding world could not be in more capable hands.
Bing bong.
Professor Eleazar Fig. I dare say he was a beloved professor to many of you, certainly a long-standing colleague to his peers. A famed adventurer and seeker of knowledge, he built a reputation charging into the unknown, brazenly disregarding both discretion and safety. providing perhaps a rather unfortunate lesson for us all. His devotion to adventure was rivaled only by his dedication to Hogwarts. And of course, to his wife, Miriam, whom we lost much too soon as well. Yeah.
Ravenclaw.
Professor Fig represented the best of all of us. He could be deviously clever, possessed a brilliantly inquisitive mind, and was the most loyal of friends. But perhaps it was his remarkable courage, for which we will all be forever indebted to him. If not for Professor Fig, well, I can say with confidence that if not for him, many of us, let alone Hogwarts, would not be here today. Those that knew him best will agree that we must now honor him as only Hogwarts can, by wisely, resourcefully, justly, and bravely facing all that lies ahead.
To Professor Fig!
Can't believe we lost Fig. I didn't know him as well as you did, but I know he was a good man. Glad Weasley spoke for him. She honored him well. Fig will be well remembered.
Sebastian, there's something you should know. It's to do
should
with Victor
know.
Rookwood.
I heard a rumor that he confronted you outside of Ollivander's. Sounds as if he faced quite a fight.
The rumors are true, and I did, but it's not that. Just before Rookwood attacked, he uttered something familiar. The same words Anne heard before she was cursed. Children should be seen and not heard.
Wait, what are you saying?
It wasn't one of Ranrock's loyalists who cursed Anne. It was Rookwood. It was Rookwood all along.
This can't be. It was the loyalists. It's always been them. The night Anne was cursed, all she saw were goblins.
Once Rookwood allied with Ranrock, Isadora's estate became of interest to them both. That's why Rookwood was there the night Anne was cursed. He was working with Ranrock. When he saw your sister, well, he didn't want anyone to know.
So he cursed her. And she's never been the same. So cruel. Rookwood deserved what he got. Thank you for telling me. It wasn't a goblin. I suppose I owe you an apology. All this time I thought goblins were the enemy. But it was never that simple. I have a lot to think about. Let's speak again soon.
Yep. You have complete the... Congratulations! You have complete the story. Okay, that is good. Congratulations! You have complete the story Hogwarts Legacy. To reach the end of the school year, all the exam approach. Now it's good time to fill the guide, explore the world, finish the relationship, side quests complete and to fit. classroom. Great Hall. Finding focus.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Some days are more difficult.
Natty, is everything all right?
There are times when my father's absence drifts to the back of my mind, and I feel peace for a day or two. But this is not one of those times. I miss him. I miss running with him. I miss Matibeleland. He should still be here. And it's my fault that he isn't.
I'm sorry, Natty. I wish there was something I could do to help.
You have done plenty. In fact, many of my good days are good because of you. The bad days, however, I believe I would feel less helpless if I could truly put an end to Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's miserable lot. Of course, you have put an end to Rookwood. And Ranrock. You've done a great deal of good that is a benefit to all. With Harlow on the prowl, there can be no real peace. Each day he remains free, he does more damage, leaving people like Archie Bickle to suffer the consequences.
I agree, Natty. We'll get him. I've never seen someone so committed to a cause.
Thank you. I believe we will get him. Thank you for speaking with me. It was very helpful.
Revelio!
All those new expensive foods we bought you. I'm sending you a Bye, man. Don't lose that.
Shadow Relic. We're done. So, well, let's explore.
Deek cannot believe how many beasts you...
Deek! Toby was a friend. Toby was a Seek. Toby was good. Ah, Professor Weasley. Forgot. Okay, go to map. Bell Tower.
This cannot possibly be as difficult.
Professor Weasley. Air cats.
By all accounts, Hogwarts would be lost without you.
Professor Weasley? You wanted to see me?
I did. We haven't had a chance to speak since I know you were quite close with Professor Fig.
Hogwarts won't be the same without him.
No, it won't. But I can assure you that he would want us to press on, and that he would rest easy knowing that the future of the wizarding world is in hands like yours.
Thank you, Professor.
You've had quite a year, both inside and outside of Hogwarts. I've heard all sorts of rumors. You've ridden a graphorn, befriended a goblin, rescued hippogriffs, even helped Mr.
Hippogriffs.
Ollivander track down a family
Hippogriffs.
wand.
How did you...
It's harder to keep secrets around here than one might suspect. I'm just glad you found such a good friend in Miss Onai. I think her mother shares the sentiment. While I do not condone taking matters into your own hands when it comes to men like Rookwood and Harlow, your bravery is to be commended.
Thank you, Professor.
No need to discuss it further. What I would like to discuss is your wizard's field guide. May I see it?
Of course. What do you think, Professor?
I think you've been busy this year. I see some progress here, but quite a bit of your field guide has yet to be completed. Fortunately, you do have some time to prepare for your OWLs. I will confess, I had a sense about you from that first moment you came bursting in, late, to the sorting ceremony. I am pleased to see that my instincts were correct. To think you've only been with us a year and you'll already be taking your OWLs, well, it's nothing short of astonishing.
Thank you, Professor, for everything.
You are most welcome.
Field
I
guide.
look forward to seeing what you do during the rest of your time with us.
Field guide. Fortunately. must complete your field guide to level. Unfortunately, you're filled by a field guide page.
Revelio.
What are you up to now?
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
No extra.
Revelio.
Oh no, Sir Fitzroy, my toad! He's left me!
It's only her toad,
There he
silly.
is!
It won't. Perhaps some explanation is in order.
It was only a toad in the found Professor Weasley.
One at a time.
It was only her toad, Professor.
Revelio.
Find the field guide.
See you, my young friend.
You can enjoy to explore. This is transfiguration. Thank you.
Oh, there was something else too.
Just saying, you think she... And she's a first year.
Oh,
Let me think.
Revelio.
I hear something.
Revelio.
A field guide. I have to find the field guide. Oh.
Revelio.
Just keep finding.
Revelio.
There's nothing here.
Revelio.
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 Huh? Nothing here. Ah, okay, never mind. It was free extra.
Revelio.
They said that travel broadens the mind.
Oh, reveal. Math time. Okay, let's do it the math time. Okay. 2 Yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3. East 1, 2, 3. There's one. 2 plus 3. So the 3, 6. It's 3, 6. So 9. So 9 divided by 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. In half. One minus 4. 3. 4 minus 3. So the 3 plus 1 equals 4. So now let me get 3. 1, 2, 3. Zero to start 0. Six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. What? Guess who? It's hard. It's hard. Single math. But the 2, 1, 2, 3. 3. 6. 6, no. So 5. Get 4. Ah, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Revelio. Revelio.
Solve your problem.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented Blue Panda.
Revelio.
Revelio. Let's head it to astronomy.
Revelio. Revelio.
Handy resource indeed. You're...
Unicorn.
Revelio. Alohomora.
Alamora.
Revelio.
What you did for Hogwarts was invaluable. All of us owe you a great debt.
What are you up to now?
Everything is downstairs.
Confringo!
Confringo is not firing.
Revelio.
Oh, there's downstairs. Oh, there's another one. I hope that there's one field guide.
Revelio.
There's a ghost.
Revelio. Revelio.
It's an owl.
Confringo.
Over 150. Just to be cleared.
Revelio.
It's George, I'm sure of it.
Who is George?
That is George.
Explain.
He was trying to become an animagus, and we were in a field full of sheep.
All is now clear. What you have here is an Ovis Aries, commonly known as a sheep.
No, it's George.
Did your friend George hold in his mouth a mandrake leaf for an entire month?
What?
And equip himself with the chrysalis of a death's head hawk moth?
A what moth?
To which he added a silver teaspoon of dew
think
from a place
it's
touched by neither
transfiguration.
sunlight nor human feet.
All I
Transconfiguration.
know is he said a tomato animagus.
The word is
No, it's
mato.
transformation.
Oh,
It's
George! I know his voice.
Oh, he's after my
Transformation.
boober tubers. Can you get him away?
George, stop it! Look,
I think
he knows his
it's
name.
Transfiguration.
George?
What are you doing with a sheep? You can't bring a sheep into
I
school.
was sure it was you.
Out! Right now! Now!
I look nothing like a sheep.
You just wait till I speak to Professor Weasley.
Yeah. What the?
Revelio. Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Hello, Mora.
Revelio.
I hear this. Ah. Come to the second floor.
I've always said
let's
that
head.
travel broadens the
Revelio.
Yeah.
Revelio.
What's this? It's a clock. Let's discover, let's explore.
Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Revelio.
Clock mechanics. Wow.
Revelio.
Oh, so many pictures.
Leviosa. Revelio.
Harry Potter and swimming pool.
Revelio. Revelio. Alohomora.
Alamora.
Revelio. Alohomora.
Alamora.
Revelio.
Marvelous, simply marvelous. I've never seen the headmaster so regal. His way.
Alohomora. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio.
Only letters.
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Revelio.
Ah, there he is. Finally, I found it. Carabao.
Deke hasn't seen this many plants here.
What's your talent?
Revelio.
These things you've made marvelous improvements here.
There's 4 babies. Offspring. Okay, that's all today from now. So that's it. I complete the story. So thank you for very much and YouTube. So I hope you enjoyed this video. So thanks. Good luck and bye. Peace. See you next video. See you tomorrow. Bye. Gotta save. Okay. Save in a memory card.
Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before.
That